Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate you so much, and I really want to take the time right now to just let you know that I am very appreciative of all your positive comments and interaction, and I can't thank you enough. If you're new and you like this video and the content that I put out, I would love to have you just hit that subscribe button. I just thought I'd come and talk to you and share with you a couple of things that I have been working on. I want to talk to you a little bit about some makeup and just some basic little kind of routine tips that I do for myself, as I said, on a routine basis, and I thought I'd share with you. I do want to talk to you about the makeup that I am wearing today, the particular palette that I used, because I really like it. And I just want to start out by saying that I have been fighting allergy issues that seem to have landed in my eyes, especially my left one, so I'm giving my eyes a break today, just from trying not to wear any mascara or eyeshadow liner, that kind of thing, because I've been putting drops in, and I live relatively close to a cotton field and a hay field, and they are now in production of harvesting, and so just going outside, driving down the street, just immediately starts my eyes itching, tearing, and it's a mess. But along those lines also, because I live in Alabama, I'm still waiting for the cool to come in, because I know once that cool weather comes in and we get some rain, because it has basically rained all summer long, and all of a sudden we're not really getting any rain in the area where I live. I know it'll kill a lot of the spores and bring everything kind of down to ground level, and hopefully that will help with my allergies. And this is my first fall season here, so I know I have to adjust and get used to things. So if I look a little swollen and bloodshot, that's what it's from. So let's get started. I want to talk to you today about this particular palette, Charlotte Tilbury. But I really love this palette. I'm going to show it to you again without blinding you. These are such soft, really pretty colors. And the reason I like this palette is because you can use this entire palette to do everything from highlighting to cheek coloring to slight contouring to eyeshadow. So it is just an amazing palette, and it's actually called the Glowing Pretty Skin Palette, and I just have used it a lot, and I wish I was able to do the eye color with it, because it's really pretty, it's really subtle. I also want to mention that since I, have a different hair color, I am working on putting on a video about, bringing some vibrance to your skin and how you can enhance your eyebrows, your lips to match your particular silver hair. And so I'm working on that one, but there are just times when you just want a softer, a toned down look, and I think this palette right here does the trick. So let me get started and tell you exactly what I have on my face. But first, I just want to show you the cutest little thing. This is my little pumpkin that I made. I crocheted, and as you can see, she is wearing a pair of eyelashes because I thought she was so cute. And she's half kind of cream colored, which represents maybe the salt, and she's half gray, silver, which matches gray haired. And so I have named her after the SilverSister Society, because she's a Silver Sister. And I just thought she came so cute, and I couldn't resist gluing on some fake eyelashes, but she's adorable, because who says pumpkins all have to be just plain old orange? Anyways, with that thought in mind, I'm going to show you a few things at the end of this video. So let's get started. What I have on my face, of course, after doing my basic routine, I wash, I tone, I moisturize. Always, always, always. And then I go to the next step, which is adding eye cream and eye brightener. I let it sit on my face for at least a good 10 minutes before I apply anything else. Now, I have a lot of red undertones to my skin, and that's just the way it's done. And at the advice of another YouTuber who had recommended this Cicapair, it's Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment by Dr. Jart. I have been using this all through the summer, and I love it. This is not my first big jar of it, but it went kind of on back order for a very long time. So I was getting samples at Sephora, and I was also buying, when I could find them online, the smaller size. It really helps with my skin tone. It also has SPF in it. I'm going to check. It's 30. So that's also another good thing. And the day cream that I wear for outside also has SPF in it, because I am a firm believer in it. I don't necessarily like the smell of it. Sometimes it's overbearing, but I like the end result of it. So after doing that, smoothing that all out, I went ahead today and used what's called Radiant Defense. And this happens to be by Rodan and Fields, and it's new. It's called Perfecting Liquid. It has a broad spectrum also of 30, and this is in the shade Shell. After applying a primer, I use this all over, and today that is all I have on my skin. It really gives your face that nice natural look, and I usually do a couple of applications, because then I'm getting the coverage that I want, and especially on those days that you just want your skin to not have that compaction of liquid foundation. This is a great product, and it's new, so I've just been using it for a couple of weeks, but so far so good. And it kind of gives your skin, just like what it says, it gives it a nice radiance. After applying that, I went ahead and got into my Charlotte Tilbury Glowing Pretty Skin palette. You can see that the look is just really super soft, and I'm going to show you again those two colors right there, which are the blush. They're just powdery soft, and they blend so well, so you can apply as much as you need to and blend it out. It's just a beautiful palette. And then after using that on my lips, I have on, it rolled away, my Charlotte, no, not my Charlotte. Did I? Oh, no, I did not. I was going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk pencil, but it was in, it's in my purse right now. But so I went ahead and used the Lara Merceir Natural Lip, and this is really pretty. Now, I lined my lips, and then I filled it in, and then I went over it with my Dior Lip Glow. This is a really nice lip gloss. It just is so soothing, and it just moisturizes your lips. It's a very nice lip glow. Love it. And then Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Whiz in Granite on my eyebrows. I have no mascara on. I apologize, but I just kept it very, very light, and I'm just trying to give my eyes a break because I know they look tired, and trust me, they feel tired. It's like they feel like they have this little gritty sand in them, and you know, when I'm outside, it's just so bad sometimes. There's not a whole lot more I can do outside of being on eye drops and Flonase and Allegra, and just got to get some cool air in here, and I'm ready for it. I am ready to put away my clothes for summer and bring out my sweaters. I'm ready. I don't know what it's waiting for, but it just drives me crazy. And so that's what I have on my face, and I just thought I would share that with you because I do think that this is a very great palette, especially if you travel and you just want to keep it light. You can do very, very natural look with this palette. Love it. The next thing I want to talk to you about is just a real brief update on Wow. I'm still using it, I'm still loving it, and I am still getting the results I did from the first time. We are still having very close to 90-degree weather, and the humidity is off the chart. So it's still working and functioning beautifully. I mean, I love it. What can I say? Also, couple of tips that I want to share with you that I do on a routine basis, and I'll insert a few pictures. Number one, I think it makes life easier if you're regimented, and what I mean by that is if you kind of schedule certain routines that you need to get done for yourself. And I'm going to say it, I think pampering is very important. I think it's important physically. I think it's important emotionally. I think when you pamper yourself, it's also important spiritually, because the reason I say that is because when you're pampering, I think you set the mood. Like if I'm going to pamper myself with a really nice bubble bath and spend that time just soaking and relaxing with some candles lit, or reading a book, or just filling the air with beautiful balms in the tub, that it really opens my senses up and my mind to appreciation and to being thankful. And so for me, pampering myself in that way really helps me to be thankful for what I have. And right now, just going through the last 5 weeks of threats of hurricanes and tropical storms, we have been blessed, and we have been very fortunate that we caught very little of what other people caught a lot of. And so I think it is important that when you can and you have the opportunity, that you do pamper yourself. So I like to pamper myself, and I like to pick a day that I can do it. Sometimes it's Saturday evening, sometimes it's Sunday, but on those days I like to pick the day and say, okay, today I'm doing extra face mask. I'm doing an extra exfoliating scrub on my skin. I'm going to get my nails done because I do them myself. I'm going to take that nice relaxing bubble bath. I'm going to set aside a time frame so I can clean my brushes, my tools, my makeup sponges. These things I think are important to do routinely because they're things that you use daily, and a lot of it has to do with, you know, what you're applying your makeup with, your eye makeup, your skin makeup. And if you keep those things clean and you set a time frame to do them routinely, then you don't have to worry about, you know, having contamination and, you know, things like that, because then you at least know that you've set aside that time. And if you make the mental note in your head, okay, I like to do it every Saturday evening, or, you know, Saturday morning, or Sunday afternoon is a good time for me to get some of that pampering in. A lot of times on Sunday, I like to put a heavy mask on my hair. Like I said, I like to take that nice bubble bath. I like to clean all my face brushes and sponges. And then I know that I set that pattern and it just starts to come automatic. I like to take a time frame where I literally say, okay, I'm due for my own manicure or pedicure, and I set that time aside. And another thing that I love to do, especially in the fall and the winter, is to treat myself to my hot cup of preference, which is tea in the fall and winter. I don't drink hot tea so much during the summer and hot months, but when I get into this time of year, my internal fall clock is like, oh, I'm craving tea. So the next time you make yourself a cup of tea, and I'm going to insert a little video here, just listen to the sounds of it. You know, just water pouring in the cup, and the soothing sound of how you know that cup of hot beverage is going to warm you up. Pay attention to the clicking of the clock. It's soothing. It's a time, whether it's late in the afternoon, whether you're a teetotaler for that time of day, or just in the evening after you've taken a shower or a bath and you just want to sit back and just close your eyes and relax and sip on some tea. I mean, to me, it's just so relaxing. My daughter-in-law just took a trip to France for Fashion Week. She's a makeup artist, and she brought me back tea in rose. It was a black tea in rose flavoring. Oh my gosh. I crave it every night. Just, it's so smooth, and it has a sweetness to it, and just the scent of it, it is just so delicious. It just is a really delicious tea, and it just, I'll put a picture here. It's just the cutest, you know, little, it comes in the cutest little packaging, and the tea bags actually look like muslin cloth. That's not your normal tea bag, and it has a really cute scalloped little tag on it. And so you just grab this tea bag and you put your tea in a nice cup, and you just feel like you're treating yourself, because you know what, you're worth it, and that's important. So what else? Oh, the other thing I do routinely, I talked about just, you know, just giving yourself that nice hot bubble bath, and treating your skin to really good oils or lotions, and really pampering yourself. And also I like to do, like I said, I like to do routinely heavy hair masks on my hair on a weekly basis. And you know, I use all types of masks, all types of hair products for that particular purpose. But I will tell you, my all-time favorite is coconut oil. 100% pure coconut oil. I just grab a glob of it and I warm it up in my hands till it just melts down, and I saturate my whole head in it. Trust me, I have been known to wrap my hair in a hair towel and sleep it with it in all night. Now, I've done that a couple of times, and when I get up in the morning, I think, thank you, God, for getting me through the night, because if something would have happened and I would have had to have gone out with that oily hair, oh, that would have been bad. But most times on a Sunday, if I'm soaking in a tub, I do that. I keep it on my hair for as long as I can, a couple of hours, and then I'll jump in the shower to rinse it all off, because you have to give your hair a good scrubbing a couple of times with shampoo. Rinse it all off, and you just have really luxurious, silky, great hair. And one of the best benefits for me is it really treats my scalp. It's just a good practice. So, and the last thing I have here, because this video is getting to be too long because I'm jibber jabbering, I have a whole lot more things I do routinely, but yeah, no, that's for another time. This is oh, and no, technical difficulties. Stay tuned. Oh, my video just went off. Don't know why. Hope I didn't lose it. I might have. I'm not going to check until I get this part done. Oh my gosh, if I lost that. Anyway, I'm talking to those of you who crochet. And I want to show you this little box crate. It says a blooming on it. It's just a cute little crate. I bought this at Walmart, this crate, and it's kind of done in just a sort of a whitewash base. And I had some magazines in it, and I just thought it was just a cute crate, and the price was just so right and so reasonable. I thought, oh, I could use that. And as I'm using up some of my yarn, I just am putting together, now none of these are decorated, they've just been crocheted, these cute, adorable pumpkins. And it's been using my remnant pieces of yarn that I've had left over from a project. And look at this one with this cute, adorable little curly Q stem, just a little kind of a flatter orange one. And then this is really a bright orange. And like I said, these were done with a couple of different crochet patterns that I found. And this little white one with a little curly Q on it, and another orange one, and white one, and a gold one, and just a tan with a brown stem, because who says that pumpkins have to all be orange? I don't know, nobody. And then of course, one that's really filling the bottom of the crate, I just thought was so cute. I call him Pierre because he just looks like a Pierre pumpkin. It's so cute. These patterns, as I said, I found all on YouTube, and I will give credit to those who posted those crochet patterns. They're really simple and easy. I would say if you're a beginner crocheter, one of the patterns in particular is very well illustrated and easy to follow. And if you're a little more advanced, then that would be for that large pumpkin that I crocheted. That was a little more involved. But these are such cute pumpkins, and they're adorable when you embellish them with some silk leaves or little flowers, or you know, little wood signs that say fall or gather, or I've just done an assortment of them, and I've made several for gifts this year, and I think they just scream cute. And so I really want to encourage you to pamper yourself, treat yourself well, grab your favorite pup or kitten or favorite pet, your favorite projects to work on, pour yourself a hot cup of tea, which you can see mine is pretty much gone, and spend some time in gratitude, being thankful, and just appreciative of the season. And boy, do I have to remind myself to do that frequently, because it's still hot here. But I'm getting over it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know some of your thoughts on these cute little pumpkins. And if you're interested in the tutorials that I found on YouTube. And until next time, be kind, be humble, age gracefully, and I'll see you later. Bye. Pierre. He looks so French, so Pierre-ish. I don't know, it just kind of reminded me of one of those, you know, French hats you see those French artists wearing. What do you call this? I can't remember. And SilverSister, well, my goodness, doesn't she just look foxy? Yes, because when you go silver, you are foxy. So Pierre, meet SilverSister. Okay, now you know it's late. I'm tired, yeah. I guess my brain needs to go to bed.